Welcome to the Philantrepreneur Show, hosted by Dr. Victoria Boyd, designed to offer tips, strategies, and insights to empower nonprofits and entrepreneurs with sustainable win-win solutions. The Philantrepreneur Show is sponsored by the Philantrepreneur Foundation, building capacity through education and professional services.
Well, welcome. This is Dr. Victoria Boyd, President and founder of the Philantrepreneur Foundation and editor of the Philantrepreneur Journal. And as usual, I am so thrilled to bring tips, strategies, and insight for the business and nonprofit sectors. As you know, the Philantrepreneur Foundation believes in building community. In fact, one of our taglines is build capacity, build community. And as we interact with individuals, businesses, and nonprofits, one of our primary goals beyond building a culture of learning is to build relationships and work together collaboratively. TPF is extremely excited about some of the partnerships we have developed over the last year, such as with the Henderson Chamber of Commerce, providing training and office services in their HBRC location on Water Street. We also have a great partnership with United Way of Southern Nevada, providing nonprofit training at their facility in their brand new training room. And our most recent partnership has allowed us to open a second office location and offer some valuable professional office services through a membership platform. This partnership is with the North Las Vegas Midi City Hall and its founder, Arsen Ter-Petrosyan. I'm extremely excited with the potential of this relationship and the services together we can provide. So right after this brief break, we're going to welcome Arsen Ter-Petrosyan to discuss why he founded the Mini City Hall and what his motivation was. It's really a great story, and you'll also learn about the many services available that we do to help build community. So we'll be right back in just a moment.
The Philantrepreneur Journal, a quarterly digital publication reaching over 600,000 entrepreneurs and nonprofits. Get targeted exposure to reach your ideal customer with our unique Ads for a Cause, where 50% of the fee goes to support our nonprofit training and services programs. Together, we can make a difference, create impact, and build capacity. Visit thephilantrepreneur.com, Marketing Ads tab for all the details. Mention this show and get a 10% discount.
Okay, I'm back, and I first came across the Midi City Hall as I was following the work of one of my former clients, the Nevada Hispanic Business Group. They had just moved in as a tenant, and I was sort of intrigued. So true to my inquisitive nature, I started looking at what was this Mini City Hall, because I hadn't heard of it. That is when I came across the name Arsen Ter-Petrosyan as the founder. I also learned it was a facility which provided training and learning and different forums, all to serve the community, all traits that align with the Philantrepreneur Foundation. And so, needless to say, the rest is history. I contacted Arsen on a whim, I should say, and to my surprise, received an immediate response. Nonprofit development was one of his passions and goals. So I won't go into that story anymore, but let's welcome to the show Arsen Ter-Petrosyan. So good morning, Arsen. And before we talk about the Mini City Hall, I'm sure our listeners want to learn a little bit more about you. So give us a little brief bio and how you got to be in North Las Vegas.
Good morning, Dr. Boyd. First of all, thanks for having me on the show. And
my pleasure.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
To tell the listeners a little about me, I wouldn't go in details, but I'm pretty much my background. It's business. Since I remember myself, I was willing and dealing. I grew up in Los Angeles since I was 12 years old. Actually came to the States since I was when I was 12 from Armenian. And I worked as a dishwasher, and I realized that that's not the route I want to go in life. So I I was willing and dealing and opening up different businesses, helping different businesses, owning different businesses. To make the long story short, moved to Las Vegas about 6 years ago. Got married, have two beautiful kids, and somehow I decided to move to North Las Vegas. I mean, I saw the mayor of North Las Vegas on the news. Something about him told me to go meet with him and tell him that I want to help the city out. So I came over, met the mayor, and told him I'm gonna help the city out. This is when there were so many people thinking that the city is gonna go bankrupt. But I decided to open up the mini city hall and make it a center, a place where you will help unite the community, bring organizations together. The way I explain it sometimes, half joke, half serious, is that I did something that politicians promised people they were going to do on both sides of the aisle. I have this space where it's turning into a one-stop shop for people. They can come in, they can ask for a job. Pretty soon we're going to have social issues, social services to help them. We have free women's self-defense classes. We can help them with immigration issues, citizenship issues. We can help veterans with their issues. It is now turning into a Veterans Hub, where it's going to be a one-stop shop for veterans. Now with our partnership, we can help people open up nonprofit organizations all over the city, which I think is a very, very healthy thing for any community to have. More and healthier nonprofits you have in the community, I believe that they will be able to help people more. So that's
absolutely.
That's
sort of in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to the mini city hall, and even when we first met, you talked about that one of your goals and passion was helping to see nonprofits and even businesses grow. And the way the mini city hall is set up, I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen there. Like you said, it's a one-stop shop. And you sort of talked about, how the concept came to you, but what is sort of behind your idea of, as people come in, you're just offering them this space, the partnerships, without actually charging them? It really is what I call creating this hub where otherwise some people wouldn't be able to do that. What was your motivation to really just offer it basically free? I mean, we do bring in services, but what was that motivation?
Thank you, Doctor. The spaces that I give out are completely free, yes. People can also use the space for town hall purposes, for seminars, meetings, anything they want, anything that has to do with someone helping the community. So if you have an organization, if you have an activity, you have something you want to do that has something to do with helping the community, my doors are open for you. And yes, it's completely free. I do not charge the organizations to use the space. Only why did I do that is because, Dr. Boyd, when I started getting involved in the community, I realized that there's actually really good people out there,
Yeah.
And those they're really, really good people. There's so many people that are really truly wanting to help. They want to help. They want to do something, but they don't have the financing. They don't have the ability to rent an office. They don't have the ability to get a space. Some organizations, what they will do is they will maybe rent a room in a restaurant or a room in a hotel room or something to have their gathering, to have their event, to have their meeting. But some people really do want to help, but they don't have that money. They don't have the financing, the funds to be able to rent a space. So I'm giving them that chance to help the community. I'm giving them that chance to kind of get started on their nonprofit, or get started on their group, or get started with, and it's not necessarily for people who completely don't have money. Another big the location of it is on Craig and Decatur. It's on the north side. What's good about this is that other than just helping the people who want to start off with nonprofits, other than that, even experienced and long-term nonprofit organizations can also use the space for town hall, for seminars,
right,
for meetings.
What attracted me to it was because it was in North Las Vegas. Because there's not much. I hate to say there's not much up there. There's a lot going on. It's being revitalized. But in terms of what I've been looking for, for space and doing training, I was looking for a north area and region to provide those services, because I was doing it all the way down on Flamingo or all the way down in Henderson. But a lot of people, they need to come to training that's convenient to them. And so that's another reason, like as you mentioned, it's right on Craig Road, 4528 West Craig Road. It's about a block east of Decatur. Great location, easy to get to, but also in just going in the building, I want to call it an art gallery because my background was in the arts, but it is really conducive to be that one-stop shop, as you mentioned, because there's a variety. I'd like to mention some of the tenants, but what I need to do as working with a radio show, we need to take another commercial break. It'll be very brief, but we're going to come back and talk about the tenants and some of the services that they provide and how we can do more for the community. Be right back.
Sure.
Support for the Philantrepreneur Foundation provided by WarriorDesign.net, providing services including graphic design, innovative flyers, responsive websites, video editing, and more. Offering next-day services at an affordable rate. For more information, visit us online at WarriorDesign.net. WarriorDesign.net.
Today's Philantrepreneur Show tip.
As always, I always give some type of tip. Have you heard of the domino effect? It is an old cliche, but it can have an impact on your organization's success. Nonprofit organizations are deeply affected by the people they hire. And like all people, they are endowed with some qualities that come with being human. Humans react with like sponges to information, the good as much as the bad, and they can pass on that information. Invest in good information and good training so that your organization's ideals continue to prosper and benefit your purpose.
The Philantrepreneur Foundation. Build your capacity with our educational programs and professional services. Learn how to be a philantrepreneur. Maximize your social impact and maximize your revenue. Visit thephilantrepreneur.com or philantrepreneurfoundation.org to find services, resources, and training to launch, enhance, or improve your business or nonprofit strategy. While there, sign up to receive the Philantrepreneur Journal digital publication.
Okay, welcome back as we continue our conversation with Arsen Ter-Petrosyan, founder of the North Las Vegas Mini City Hall. Okay, so let's talk about some of the services. I'm familiar with a couple of them, like See Us Now Staffing, who was founded by Laura Nolan. I really just love her. And you were talking about that people can come there and actually get jobs, and it's through her service that they do that. How did you meet Laura?
Oh, I met everybody through community activities, but none of them, Dr. Boyd, nobody in Mini City Hall or nobody affiliated with Mini City Hall is either a cousin or related or anything. Every single one of them I met through community activities, met through someone else involved in the community. So that's the world we're all
greatest
involved
connector. Yeah.
So,
okay,
yes.
so we have absolute. I mean, you are a connector. You're out there and about. I mean, that's how I met you. I mean, basically, I hate to say it, I was stalking you. Just looking at some of the things you were doing in the community, and decided to just reach out. But some of the current tenants, like there's the the Las Vegas Self-Defense Center, and then the Congress of Racial Equality, and then we have Zumba classes on a couple nights a week. See Us Now Staffing. We have the Nevada Hispanic Business Group, and I mentioned the artwork by, I think. I guess I should mention the Philantrepreneur Foundation. I often forget to do my own little plug. And then the artwork.
USA Cares that helps veterans also.
Oh, okay. I'll have to make sure that gets on the website, which I'll talk about in a minute. I want to make sure, that all of the current tenants are really promoted. But what we've really come up with, and this is a part of our relationship and the partnership that we developed, is we expanded and really are launching a phenomenal membership platform that will, really it will build capacity for entrepreneurs, small businesses, nonprofits, anyone in the community that needs what I call a network or a support system. Some of the special perks, especially for nonprofits and entrepreneurs who are working out of their home or really don't have their own personal office, is that they can get a professional address with mail forwarding, and they can use your facility, as you said, come in and use it free. But as a member, they get even more perks. They can hold meetings there. They can hold events there. But they'll also get a monthly networking event, a newsletter, directory listing. All of these different perks that membership platforms bring, but we're bringing it to the North Las Vegas business community and entrepreneurs and nonprofits. It's a great idea that, you had launched initially, but now you're in partnership with the Philantrepreneur Foundation. I often wonder, all I did was send you an email. This is my personal plan. What sort of attracted you to what we were doing to really think that our partnership would be valuable?
Well, I would definitely say the first thing, your involvement. And I open my doors to people, and you were willing to sit down and talk. You were willing to get together, unite to help people, and I took it, and we both ran with it, and I think it's gonna work out just beautiful.
Yeah, I'm extremely excited because anytime you can create a membership platform that really has a lot of benefits to it, that we both are in a line that we want to see people succeed. We want to help them reach their full potential. So a part of this membership, they're going to have access to free training, whereas the Philantrepreneur Foundation training generally has, a registration fee. If they're a member, it's free to them. They'll also have access to what I call basic consultations, advice on whether it's starting a nonprofit or fundraising, business strategies, marketing. They can come in and, get an appointment either or send an email to get that type of information. A monthly networking event, how valuable is that? Also, the Philantrepreneur is going to be launching a nonprofit breakfast networking event that will try to connect the nonprofit community with potential businesses that might become their sponsor or help them out with some of their needs. So just the potential of having and being a member of a membership that we are truly devoted to, how can we help the community, is exciting. Plus, it's affordable. Because as I met with you, you said, okay, you want it to be around $50 a month. And so I made it $49 per month, which is great. Or to be a VIP member, they can get it for $69, where they get even more marketing exposure and things like that. I think your concept of bringing in the community, which a membership platform does, is really valuable. You've already opened your door, but now you're really inviting more community members into it. And it's, I think, just going to, as you said, it's going to be great for the community. They can actually, see, I'm thinking ahead of myself. The Mini City Hall website, which I don't think you've had a chance to see, is launching today. It's going to be our soft launch. We're going to be adding a whole lot more improvements to it, but as of right now, you can go to www.minicityhall.com and look at the services. You can even sign up for membership today. I hope you have a chance to go look at it within the next few days, Arsen and the community. We'll be adding to it consistently. I mean, I was pushing these web builders to get this done because I wanted to announce that it was ready today. But the membership platform is open and the website is live. We're doing a soft launch today because we're then going to really add a lot of perks and benefits to the website within the next 30 days. So I hope people really go to this site. Do you have it? I know you probably haven't seen it, but the site has the hub. It will have resources and services. It will have events calendar where you can sign up and not only for using the space, but find what events are there, and the membership portal with all of that. It will have marketing for the tenants and people who are VIP members and a membership directory. All great things. So I'm looking at all of the things you're doing in the community. And so I want to let the listeners know that you are running for office. So tell us more about that platform.
Yes, I am running for State Senate, District 1, which covers the area from Craig north to the mountains, Decatur down to Lamb, which covers most of North Las Vegas area. And I'm running for office because I don't want to go into attacking opponents or anything, because I do want to keep this clean as possible. But I'm running for office because I felt insulted. I felt lied to, because I'm very involved in the community. I want to do things for the community. Like I said, that there's a lot of people in the community who want to do great things for the community. But see, I'm a problem solver. So if there's a problem for people not having a space, a place to go to unite, I build the mini city hall. And if we're supposed to have someone who should represent us in the state level, and if we don't, then I will be the person doing that. So anyone anyone doing anything wrong, they should watch out. I will, I will, I will, I will definitely find a way to get them straightened out or replace them, or create something that without hurting anybody solves problems for the community, for the people. And so, yes, I am now running for State Senate District 1. And yes, I do have to pay attention to mini city hall, pay attention to making money, pay attention to campaigning. It does get crazy sometimes, but you know what? If it's for the people, you just have to do it.
Absolutely.
I'm the guy that's working with both sides of the aisle. I'm the guy who works with Democrats and Republicans. Sometimes people think I'm just like another politician, just making promises and lying, but I'm not like another politician because I'm not making promises and I'm not lying. All because I've done everything before I was running for office. So I've been doing things before I was running for office. So it's not like I'm asking you to vote for me and then I'll do things, this or that, but I'm already doing those things. So once I'm elected, I will do more. I will represent us in the state level. And so Mini City Hall is a completely non-partisan territory, completely non-partisan, even though I'm running on a Republican ticket. But again, I'm the Republican that loves people, period. I don't care what political party affiliation you have. I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. I don't care if you're non-partisan, independent, Green Party, whatever party you are with. If you have something to talk about, I will sit down with you and talk about it. If you have a solution to a problem, I will sit down and listen to you. If you want to be involved in the community and help my community shine, then I will definitely work with you. So
absolutely,
that's where I am with that.
Well, I mean, it definitely attracted me to what you were doing, and that's why even with the title of this show, I called it, Arsen Ter-Petrosyan, a true philantrepreneur, because as I see as I created that term and, actually have the trademark for philantrepreneur, it's that philanthropist that is also an entrepreneur, but they take their business strategies, know-how, acumen, and apply it in a philanthropic way by giving back, having an impact in the community. And I really recognized immediately that you were trying to have an impact in the community, just as I am with the Philantrepreneur Foundation, by training nonprofits to be more effective and efficient. You are opening your doors. You're providing support to businesses with all types of training, but also to individuals, just members of the community, because they can come into your facility and pay bills or do a money transfer, or just, businesses can get licenses or all of these different things. So when you said it's a one-stop
and by the
shop,
way, Dr. Boyd,
yes.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I just wanted to add something.
No problem.
Since I've now been involved in politics, I kind of have this thing where I have to give proofs and facts for everything that I say. And the fact that I've wanted to do this, and again, first of all, I'm not doing this for political reasons. I'm not doing it but vice versa. What I'm trying to say is, even back in, I forgot if it was October or let's just say about maybe 7-8 months ago, approximately. I don't remember the exact month, exact date. There was a party in my house that I did where former governor came over and spoke, and a reporter from Las Vegas Sun was also there. And that's when I announced to the people that I'm gonna run for state senate. And in the interview with Las Vegas Sun, I mentioned, they asked me what my top things are, what my platform is, and I said, cut crime, bring businesses in, nonprofits for sure. And that was way before, we met. That was way before we started working with the organization. That was way before Mini City Hall was really, active and going. So that's another proof that I've already knew I was going to do this. I've been doing this. I've been working on this thing way before I actually filed to run for office. So
I actually read that article. Yeah, I read that article, and once again, it's what drew me to you, because you said you wanted to support the nonprofit sector, and I was like, I can help you do that, because that's what I do. I thought that was a powerful statement, and so it's a powerful, and not that you, as you said, that's what you wanted to do even before thinking about running, for office. But to me, it just spoke to me, and I'm sure it speaks to a lot of the community members, because nonprofits are an asset to any community. And if you build their capacity, you're building community. And I see that's exactly what you're doing. You're building community. You're having an impact in the community, and you're opening your door so many other people who want to do the same thing can come and sort of come up underneath the Mini City Hall umbrella to strengthen what you're trying to do. We can't be everything to everyone, but if we come together, we can be everything to everyone. I'm excited that I met you. I'm excited that we sit down and we now have this partnership, and I think it's going to be fantastic in the future and for the community and everyone involved with it. Do you have any last statements to say? I'm going to give some more information on how to visit the Mini City Hall and to become a member. You have anything else you want to add to the show?
Well, Dr. Boyd, if there's anything I want to add to the show, it will be a message to the people. It will be a message to my community, saying that there's actually ways to connect. It is completely okay for community to unite, and everyone out there that has this desire or the burn in their heart, wanting to do something and not knowing how to do it, I ask them to please come to Mini City Hall, come to the office, sit down with us, tell us what you want to do, anything good for others, and we will definitely help you. I will not use this time to campaign, because my campaigning will definitely is basically a reflection of who I am, what I do in the community, and many people who are active in the community already know that I'm running for state senate, and so and I want to thank you so much for having me on the show, and I want to thank every single person who supported me, who's continuing to support me. And I think that's it. And I think if I start thanking more, that will sound more like
somebody, right? Somebody get offended.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? It was truly a pleasure to have you on the show, because I know you're super busy and you carved out this time just to come and join us on the show. But it's been great. I understand you have a lot of things to do today, but thank you again for coming on the show. I know I have an appointment with you next week, and I will see you next week. If you want more information, sure enough, about the Mini City Hall and the valuable membership program, please visit live today at www.minicityhall.com. The website is live, and you can join and learn all about memberships, and then look for our grand launch of that website coming soon. So stay connected. Join us, the Mini City Hall, and follow us on Facebook, but also go to the Philantrepreneur.com and join us there. The Philantrepreneur mission is building capacity through education, and professional services. If you want training, advice, go to the Philanthrepreneurfoundation.org and visit us. If you want a valuable professional image, come join one of our locations for membership. If you want to see more about what we do, please go to pcclv.org, member, and you can sign up there also. So join us for our next show when we welcome another great guest with valuable information. And in the meantime, we ask, are you a philantrepreneur?
Thank you for tuning in to the Philantrepreneur Radio Show, hosted by Dr. Victoria Boyd. Get involved. Follow us on Facebook and other social media outlets. If you wish to share comments or suggestions or appear as a guest on our show, visit www.thephilantrepreneur.com. Contact Victoria Boyd. Email her at theboyd@thephilantrepreneur.com. The Philantrepreneur Radio Show is a production of and sponsored by the Philantrepreneur Foundation, a 501c3 tax-deductible organization.